Welcome back, swordsman, to Kingdom Hearts: Dawn of Fractured Memory. Smash talk aside.
Hell yeah, the best fighting game.
Injustice is
Last
right
we
there.
left off, No. Injustice is a ripoff. Injustice is a DC ripoff of Mortal Kombat.
Injustice is fucking awesome, bro.
We're not having this
Anyway,
conversation.
yeah. Let's continue. We'll talk about this later.
Okay, last we left off, our heroes, Isui was just coming back from getting her ass whooped, and everyone was starting to worry, and Ken decided to investigate as to why Isui came back to the Owl House looking really, really bruised and sore. While she claimed that she ran into a tree, which honestly was not a lie, but it wasn't the entire truth, Ken actually discovered the location, the clearing where Isui had fought, and actually ended up asking Shady Ken for some assistance as to figuring out what the hell happened. As to which Goody said that whoever she fought wasn't just someone who was using the darkness, but was a manifestation of pure darkness. Ken still tried to convince Isui to tell the truth, but to no avail. And then everyone realized that the world itself was starting to shake and fracture as things started to change. The Owl House was now being guarded by two members of the Emperor's Coven, and somehow they all believe that Ida Clawthorn, the Owl Lady, is the head of the Emperor's Coven, and her sister, Lilith Clawthorn, was the one that was being tried as a criminal against the Emperor, which is where we are now. Wow, that recap took a lot less time than I thought it would. Okay. So you guys are in the Owl House right now. You just got done talking to Luz, who just told you that basically I don't even remember the words I said from last week, but she just basically said that the Emperor's Coven thinks that Ida Clawthorn is the head of the coven, and her sister Lilith is the one that's on the run.
Not sure how we should introduce like a segue our way into this.
So it doesn't seem like things
kind
are
of
it doesn't seem like things are how they used to be.
Yeah. You saying this is in character?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And Ken says, yeah, it seems like things have, started to change like they did before.
It's like someone's memory got fractured.
A title drop.
So
yeah, Luz just kind of looks to you and is like, okay, but how come I'm the only one that remembers how it should be? Like, I mean, I would have asked Hootie if he knew, but as you can see, he's not inside the door anymore, and God, I don't even know where King went.
I think it's because mostly it's kind of hard to explain, but I guess to put it in simple terms, you are like a main character, a part of somebody else's story, like maybe a part of Ida's story, and since you have a big role to play in her life, you kind of don't have much of a memory switch fracturedness. So, yeah, I guess that's a simple way to putting it. You're like a main character.
Well, if that was the case, then how come you guys are
Well, that's
not really.
well. It's like what you said before. Oh, Eastwood.
It's because we're great. We're just that awesome.
That yes, and also we are not from this world, like we stated before. So we don't get our mind wiped.
Well, sorry, mac and cheese.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. As you guys are just kind of talking, you hear Ida's voice from. Actually, wait. I need to roll something for Ida first before I actually say anything. And I probably should. No, wait. That's the handout. I need the character sheet. And I need to make a wisdom saving throw. Ooh, okay.
Oh, fire.
Oh shit.
Okay, so
It's about to go down.
you guys, so as you guys are talking, you hear Ida's voice from upstairs calling down. It's like, Luz, where are you? Come on, we're gonna be late. And Luz just kind of looks up and she's like, oh no, I forgot Ida's here. Here, she's probably getting freaked out with all the Emperor's Coven soldiers here.
Should we go check her?
Luz just kind of nods her head and just like, yeah, let's go see if she's okay.
Yeah. All right. So we're
And-
gonna. Yeah, we're just gonna trick up the stairs. Kind of just. Is the door closed?
Yeah. You make you make your way up the stairs, and you make your way to Ida's room. The door is unlocked, and you see Ida coming out, and she definitely looks not necessarily different, but her clothes have definitely changed to a point. She's still has like flares of red on her outfit and everything, but she is also wearing a white cloak like the soldiers from the Emperor's Coven are wearing. And her staff and talisman, while it's originally more of a woodish brown, is now more of a sort of ivory white. But it still has the little owl on top of it.
Do y'all know different about her?
Yeah. That her color scheme is her clothes are a different color. It's weird.
I mean, hopefully.
Yeah, no, Ida kind of looks at you guys and is like, what are you guys talking about? I've always worn this.
Oh. No. And he's gonna turn to the group and be like, guys, I don't think he remembers what happened before.
So, team captain, what's the plan now?
Team captain? Who said I'm the team captain?
Me? What's the plan now?
Okay, well, if she's in charge of the Coven, there is another lady, I think she said her name starts with an A or something, that was in charge of the Heartless, right? So, we could be using Ida to get to that lady?
I'm sorry. You mind repeating that one more time? I'm sorry. My phone went off and I had to hear it. I'm sorry.
Before, Edith said there was a woman in charge of the Heartless division or whatever, and her name started with, I think, an A. We could use Ida to get to that lady if Ida's in charge now.
Oh, that's actually...
Yeah. And nods her head and she's like, yeah. Ida just kind of pops in and is like, alright, what are you guys talking about?
We have a thing for you to do. And he kind of goes behind Asta and says, "Go ahead."
I had the idea. This is your job.
No, it's your turn to execute. I've led for too long. It's your turn.
All right, so. Hey, Ida, how's it going? We are very interested in having you talk to our compatriot here. She has a plan, which she will explain.
I swear to God. Yeah, so how do you feel about the creatures that have been introduced?
Oh, I mean, when you guys first came here, I know you were saying that they would be causing trouble and whatnot, and I mean, to be fair, that chick who's brought it up to Bellis to begin with was a little off at first, but I mean, I don't know. They seem like to be having control of it for now, but I mean, still kind of have my doubts and sort of worries about it. And I mean, you can't really expect a random chick to just come walking in saying that she's got this new weird abomination thing that'll help maintain the control in Bonesboro and the Boiling Isles, and just completely trust her. But I mean, Bellows says that he has it all under control, but
I was thinking, if you have contact with her, maybe we could go ask her some questions about it? Because I'm kind of curious as to how they keep them under control and whatnot.
Well, I need to head into the Coven headquarters anyway. Freaking Kikimora's got more paperwork or something like that. And wants to keep on the hunt for my sister, but yeah, I guess we can make our way down there real quick. Losing the background was just like, oh, I can't believe that worked.
Some faith in us, Luz.
Alright, so you guys... Oh, go ahead.
I was just going to say that would be great, so...
Yeah. Ida basically kind of grabs a couple more stuff, things from around the house, opens the door and sees the two guards, who immediately stiffen up a little more and goes like, "Oh, Lady Ida, are you heading out?" "Yeah, we're just gonna be heading to the Coven headquarters. One of you guys sent a message to that chick who's running the Abomination Coven now, whatever the hell her name is." Oh, yes, ma'am, of course. We can do that right away. Ida then kind of looks at you guys and is like, "Well, come on."
Ken's gonna just go up to the guys and just gonna be like, "Alright, and as Ida's advisor, I say at ease." And he continues walking.
Yes, Drill Sergeant.
Yeah. So you guys make your way to this sort of sort of like carriage-like transport, and you all get in, and it takes you out from where the owl house is, back into Bonesboro, more towards the more out from where the marketplace was, and towards where towards the more, as any rich guy would say, the more civilized area of the town.
Oh God.
That's fucking Obi-Wan Kenobi. No.
Oh.
After a bit, you guys come to a building that's near the Emperor's Castle. This building in particular is one that's sort of laced in sort of a bronze-ish gold color around the building. You see banners for the Emperor's Coven just decorating across it. And outside you see a really, really short demon-like, for lack of better words, humanoid that has this weird green hair that kind of looks like claws. Part of them kind of cover her face and only has one eye. So one of her eyes is like only seen, and she's wearing her Coven uniform up, so you can't really see her face.
I'm picturing Majora a little bit.
So as you guys kind of come to a halt, the door opens for Ida. She walks up, and she's this little short demon comes up, kind of gives a light bow, and just like, Lady Idalin, it's wonderful to see you back at the Coven. Ida just kind of looks at her, and she's like, yeah, Kiki, whatever. Hey, out of curiosity, Steve, I don't know if the lackeys over at the house told you, but we're trying to get in contact with that one chick that was just recently a part of the Abomination Coven, just took over for what's his face, yeah, that whole thing. Oh yes, Lady Arya. Yes, I was slightly told. I was somehow informed about that, but yes, I'm sure that we'd be more than willing to set up a meeting. And actually, Isui, give me a history check with disadvantage.
He tossed in the disadvantage like a salt on an open wound. Alright.
Well, I mean, I gotta make this fun somehow.
Okay, fair. History.
Oh.
Okay. Okay. You don't understand why, but that name definitely sounds familiar to you. For sure. But you're not entirely sure how or why.
I'm writing that down.
Arya, Arya.
Oh. Off the Sorry.
Or at least that's how I'm spelling it right now.
Okay.
This little weird demon thing called Kiki kind of bows, walks towards the side, and you guys, Ida just kind of looks at you and is like, well, you guys don't have to sit in there forever. Come on. We'll just head over to my office.
Alright. Let's do that.
You guys kind of step out. Luz is also following you. You guys make your way through the walkway outside and into the Coven headquarters. And as soon as you step inside, you see that everything in here is definitely dedicated to the Coven. You've got tapestries of what looks to be the history of the Boiling Isles and Emperor Bellos. You've got just various statues of Emperor's Coven heads leaders. You've got everyone in there dressed in like an Emperor's Coven uniform with the cloak and the weird bird mask. And you also see that there are various, and then the other like younger students, people, they're just kind of walking around next to some of the other Emperor's Coven people, just as if they were like wanting to learn from them or something like that. You guys, oh, you were gonna say something, Carlo?
I was. Well,
Or just
I guess now I am.
I believe.
I will.
this is I heard.
I'm so
Just go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay.
You're good. You're good. Go ahead.
I will sort of pause, and sort of like, as we're walking, I will like tap Ida on the shoulder, and I will ask, what was the name that that woman told us was the head of the Abomination Coven again?
She said it was Arya. Like I said, I don't really know much about her aside the fact that she recently came in, offered what are you calling these things? Heartless?
Yeah, Heartless.
Yeah. Nah, so she came in just, I want to say close to about a month ago with these heartless things, to which she said was a new type of abomination that could have been used at Emperor Bellus's command. And through that, the original head of the Abomination Coven was demoted. Arya took his place, and they've been used as parts of that, used as a part of sort of maintaining the Boiling Isles ever since, which granted isn't that long, but still.
That's it just feels like I've heard that name before somewhere. I can't exactly remember where from, but it just sounds really familiar. She came in a month ago? Do you know where she lived before that, by any chance?
No, didn't say a thing. It's weird though, because she always kept her. It's always weird because one thing that I noticed, and one thing I noticed for sure, was that she always kept her face hidden with this weird helmet thing. It honestly is a little creepy.
Isui has this dramatic anime gasp, and she sort of like puts her hand on her chest and goes, "Oh, that's what her name was," and just sort of looks off in the distance, and I guess I'll just continue walking, just keeping that in the back of my mind.
Mm-hmm.
Ken is gonna look over at Isui, but then he's gonna look back and just continue walking as well.
Yeah. So you guys so you guys are kind of talking. You're making your way up to like little elevator-like conveyor carriage things where you get in and just kind of pulls you up to like the next floor, and you guys keep walking. Finally, you guys make your way to one section of the building where you guys come into a door that says Edelin Clawthorn, Coven Head. She opens the door, and it is definitely an office. It's filled with shelves with various books, files, stacks of paperwork, the whole 10 yards. Ida just kind of looks at her and she's like, oh, God, I hate paperwork. If I knew there would have been paperwork in this, I wouldn't have joined the Emperor's Coven to begin with.
How long ago did you join this coven, Miss Ida?
Ida just kind of looks at you a little confused and is like, I've been a part of the Coven ever since I was a kid. I mean, granted, I've only been head of the Coven for, I'm going to say, 3-4 years now. I honestly lost count, but no, it was, usually the Coven's pretty picky about who they choose, and it was down to either me or my sister Lilith, and well, when they found out that Lilith tried to curse me, she was rejected by the Coven and considered to be, well, she was charged with God, now I'm actually blanking on the word. Fuck, I can't remember the word, but
Aggravated
she was
Domestic violence.
no, neither of those.
Attempted murder. Sorry.
No, but
manslaughter.
no. Okay, we'll just say she was just charged as a criminal.
Huh. Did she... Was this a long time ago that your sister did this?
Yeah, we're about kids then. Maybe a little older than Luz's age.
Oh. That's unfortunate. Well, you have a lot of paperwork to do, huh?
Looks like it. She kind of turns to you guys and is like, well, you guys can just kind of walk around the Coven and see what's going on, but you guys need to stay out of trouble. I already got Kiki Moore on me about various other things like keeping a human with me, but let's just say that I don't want her to have any reason to convict me against the Coven. You got that?
We
Yes.
gotcha.
Of course,
Mhm.
you can trust us.
We will stay out of trouble.
Next,
Yeah.
we won't touch anything.
I touch a wall.
Alright, well. 50,000 Coven soldiers come after you. No. No.
Yeah.
Ida just kind of nods her head, goes into her office, and closes the door behind her. Luz just kind of looks at you guys and is like, so we're going to be doing something stupid then, right?
Yeah, if I can kick this football. But no, yeah, might. Depending on the repercussions. Well, I mean, of course we know the repercussions, but like the repercussions of us.
There's only repercussions if we get caught. It's my great saying. So,
That's your great saying, huh?
yeah, what kind of mischief do we want to cause? Do we want to straight up blow something up, or do we...
I think we should investigate.
That's
Okay.
extreme.
Luz is just like, yeah, I'm kind of with Ken on this one. I'm still kind of weirded out and confused as to why this is going on.
That's fair.
And the only thing that seems to have stayed the same is the involvement of this chick Arya.
Sorry. We will find a way to So yeah,
or do you guys
we're,
want to
um,
go ahead?
so guys, okay. Do you guys think we should investigate separately or together? Or if we do it together, we can. Or do you guys want to like split up into a certain number of groups?
We probably have enough time to investigate together.
Yeah, we could look at things more thoroughly.
I'd rather not get singled out by a soldier or something.
Good point.
Fair.
All right. And so I will say that as you guys are kind of looking around, you can see that this place is about like 3 stories tall, but even with that, this place is almost huge. So yeah, and like I said, it's like right next to the Emperor's Castle too. So there is that.
Okay. Where do we want to go first?
The place where there's the most money. I'm kidding. I don't know. This is I'll leave it up to you guys.
Well,
So, where do you two want to investigate?
Luz, do you have any investigations as to
Oh my god.
what we should check out?
Asta, what would you like to investigate?
No, Liz has been here the longest. She probably knows more about this place than we do.
Good point.
Luz kind of chuckles like, yeah, I've been here once before and almost got in trouble for stealing one of the magic artifacts.
Ooh, where's that room?
Let's do that again.
Let's stay away from there, but
Mm.
I know that the Emperor likes to always have records of like some of the higher ups within the Coven system. We could see if we can find anything on that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, you lead the way, and we will follow and try not to get lost. Like in Lost.
Can't be that hard.
Okay. I feel like that's a personal attack at me.
No, of course not.
Um,
I grabbed Ken by the
So,
wrist.
all right. Yeah, you guys follow Luz back down to the first floor, and she walks up to one of the Coven soldiers and goes, "Excuse me, do you know where the Coven keeps its records of stuff, like transgressions, records of members, that kind of thing?" I'm actually gonna roll something. I'm gonna roll to see if Luz can actually pull this off in the best way possible.
Go lose.
Okay, yay, I do have the frickin' toggle on, so I don't have to deal with... Okay, persuasion. Oh, damn.
Hey.
Damn.
She's good. The common soldier just kind of looks at you, nods, and just like, yeah, follow me. He leads you to one end of the first floor to another conveyor elevator thing, but instead of going up, this one kind of goes down a little bit to sort of a secluded, well, best way to kind of say it is like a secluded back room. And he says, most of the stuff that's here is general knowledge about the Coven. Most of the more higher end information is kept under lock and key, but is still in this room. So don't go messing up anything in here, all right, kids?
Just starts freaking taking up papers and just ripping them out of the file cabinets. Hell yeah, we're gonna look for that information. Okay, we promise. And also, I think we're older than you, but okay.
The guy kind of shrugs, walks off, closes the door behind you.
Okay.
Rude.
So,
Didn't even want to deal with that argument.
Rude.
So, who here knows how to pick locks?
well, thankfully,
Good thing we have
we've
key
got
cards.
giant keys.
Damn it. Yep.
Oh yeah.
All right. So, what kind of Yeah. So, what are you guys going to be looking for first in this sort of archive room?
Archives.
Is that? Can
Yes.
I don't know if this is gonna be stupid to do, but can I look if there's any information on Arya before she joined the Coven, or really just any information on her at all?
I'm gonna say give me a investigation check.
Okay, assist. Well, never mind. I can't assist because I don't know about this person. So, well, I do know about Arya, but I don't know about how it's significant. How it's significant to.
How it's significant to So
So I can't really. I guess I can't assist them.
yeah, investigation, if you please.
38.
Okay. 13, not bad. Yeah, you go through some of the papers and trying to search for Arya's name, and you have like a few. You do see like a few articles that do mention a woman with black shadowy abominations, but aside from that, you don't really get any other like specific details. It looks like most of the stuff about Arya in most of the sort of like nitty gritty about Arya's under lock and key in a certain section in the archives.
I would like to look for any information about just the abominations in general, the Heartless.
Investigation check.
Now this one I will assist.
Oh,
Yeah, you
Thanks.
might have to.
Saved.
There it is.
Oh, damn.
I would say it's improvement.
Okay. So you start off your investigation with like seeing like what the abominations of this world look like. They just look like big purple bipedal goop monsters, for lack of better words. And then so you kind of look at that, you kind of get into the stuff about the Heartless and how for some reason they're classified as abominations. And you also see accounts of members of the Abomination Coven trying to recreate the Heartless through abomination means and have been like failing at every turn. And it seems like the only way that people have been able to, I guess, summon or like create the Heartless, quote unquote, abominations is through some sort of magic that Arya has taught certain members of the Abomination Coven. No one has actually been able to do it without her help, and no one's been able to replicate standard abominations to the same designs as a Heartless.
Are you
Okay.
kidding? Of course she would want to. Of course she would want to do that of all people. I'm saying this out of character, but like the fact, God damn it! Of course she would want to create the Heartless and stuff in this like as a different person. She would do that. Continue.
Alright. Ken, what about you? What information are you going to be looking through?
I'm mostly just looking at the at the information with Asta, the Heartless. So,
Heartless information. Yeah, no, about the same stuff as I said before. You see what like the original abominations look like. You see records of other people from the Abomination Coven trying to recreate them. You even see paper, some sort of company called Blight Industries that has been trying to ask ask not only the Emperor but the Abomination Coven and Arya directly for the plans as to how to create these quote-unquote heartless abominations, as their own tests have resulted in no satisfactory results.
well, yeah. Huh. This Arya person sounds pretty sketchy.
Yeah.
Character.
I will regroup with the two of them, and I will say, have you guys ever heard the name Arya before anywhere else?
I don't think I have.
I definitely haven't. I think this might be just a person from this world or so.
It's weird because she seems, well, the name at least seems really familiar to me. You remember when we were walking with Ida, she was describing that the woman had this like helmet on that protected her face. It sort of matches the description of this woman I've been seeing in my dreams. And I don't know what kind of, who she was in my life, how important she was to me. But I've just got a weird feeling about that.
Hey, Obyra.
Hi! How far in are we?
Decently far. I don't know if you've been catching up. I don't know if you've been catching up with the videos on YouTube or not, but you guys are just.
I've been. I don't know how to translate it to Spanish. I've been in something else.
You've been busy, basically.
Yeah,
yeah, that's fine. So just to kind of recap what happened in this episode, you guys saw that the fracture. You saw the fracture that was happening. You saw the fracture happening to this world. Almost everything changed. You're now in. You're now in a. You are now in like. I don't really how you're basically in a Coven headquarters with like a magic Coven headquarters, trying to find information as to why the Heartless are here and any information that would pertain to the person that brought the Heartless here. So far, what you guys know is that a lady by the name of Arya came to this world, came directly to the Emperor of this world. Nope. You okay?
Yeah. I just thought you froze, but I guess not.
Yeah, no. So basically, what you guys know so far is that the Heartless came with the presence of a woman who came into this world by the name of Arya. She went directly to the Emperor and said that the Heartless were a new form of abomination that his Coven soldiers could use to keep the streets of this world in order. However, any attempt to try and recreate these quote unquote abominations by other sources have resulted in utter failure. And people are all wondering why this lady was able to do this, and that whole kind of situation.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you.
Yeah. And
I'll do my best. I'll do my best to assimilate.
yeah. And then another thing to put note in is that for some unknown spontaneous reason, Isui feels as if the name Arya is familiar to her, but is not entirely sure why.
Okay.
And that was just basically Isui was just saying that, just basically telling you guys that, yeah, the name sounds familiar. And the way that people have described Arya fits the person that she keeps seeing in her dreams.
Oh, interesting. Haha.
Oh, I'm full of surprises. So
That's
yeah,
for
right
Daniel.
now. Yeah. So yeah, right now you guys are in an archive room, just kind of looking for information.
Okay.
How do you
On this
think-
Arya one that Isui thinks is familiar? That who we're looking for?
Pretty much, yeah.
All right. Got it. Thank you.
Yep. You were gonna say something, Ken?
Yes. Okay. So before Wire came in, you were talking. What were you talking? You said, Carlo, that Isui, that you knew her and you, or more like you recognize her, right?
Yeah, I recognized the name, and she was basically telling us the description matched the woman I saw in my dreams. I've never seen her like physically in here in the real worlds, but I've been seeing someone that looks just like that in my dreams.
It's kind of eerie.
He kind of ponders this because he can relate to that. So he's just gonna be like, well, hopefully we can see who this person actually is, and maybe she is the person in your dreams, and then you can get more information on, who you are in your life for this.
So, are you sure you guys haven't heard that name before anywhere?
No. No. Before we left on our adventure, I didn't really get out often. All I did was train and go places with Master Riku and train more. But yeah, no. We'll get it. We'll get it situated like we always do.
Because we're just that great.
Sure.
We're all here for you, Isui. We'll figure it out.
Meanwhile, I actually don't know. I actually thought of something. We were. Kim was gonna say. I forgot. Never mind. Continue. Go ahead.
Well, should we start looking
Well,
for information?
we already got all. I believe we got all the information we needed, right? We got all.
Okay.
We got all this stuff on Arya.
You got like some information about Arya, just like small minor accounts, but most of the other stuff Isui found was kept locked up.
Can I ask, This is gonna sound so stupid. Are there any books on the shelves that are just steaming in darkness that are just like the obviously evil ones that we shouldn't touch?
Ooh.
Are there any of those around?
I'm gonna say give me a charisma check. Or yeah, let's charisma check because that's how you do magic.
I'll charm the hell out of these books. Watch
Not one.
One day.
Well, ain't you got a nice cover?
Come on, show up.
I believe in you.
Never mind.
Oh.
Nope, no overly dark books.
So Ken is gonna go up to Isui. Does Ken notice Isui? Wrong. Did Ken notice Isui looking around?
Yeah, it's really not that. It's I'd say yeah. He noticed her kind of looking around.
What you looking for?
Well, when it comes to looking for information, usually there are like these books that have like shadows coming off of them. Like those are the ones that have all the juicy deeds and stuff. So I was just wondering if there were any around, but I guess not.
Listen, the person who knows all about darkness. Maybe I can sniff out something. He kind of looks.
I guess they can call you the Shadow Man.
No! God damn it!
Ken,
So
yeah, you
Ken-
see, Ken, you see the, yeah, and you can like as Isui kind of said that you notice that your shady counterpart is just like chilling on top of a bookshelf, and she was like, "Ha, she got you there."
Yeah. So, well, he's gonna pull out his phone really quickly, and he's gonna just put it to his ear and be like, "So, what? I mean, you know, darkness. I like remember how you did on that place that we went to that night. Can you do the same thing here?"
I'm confused.
Lord.
How does Ken know what a cell phone is, but not what a movie is? What have I missed?
How many follow?
Granted, you missed quite a few things, but in this case, this is just Ken being really, really oblivious to a lot of stuff.
Oh, okay.
Ken is not the brightest sun in the stars sky.
Not the brightest knife in the kitchen.
In the cosmos.
Yeah, I
Jeez.
said that wrong.
Yeah, sharpest knife in the kitchen. Yeah, you see... yeah, Ken, you see your shady counterpart just kind of chuckling and is like, really? Do I look like I'm on speed dial for you? I mean, come on.
Okay, you said that I could ask you for like a little favors here and there if I do you some solids. So solid, please.
Slowly starting to regret I say that. Fine, jeez. And you...
Thank you.
All right. Now time for me.
And he's gonna hang up and be like, "All right, so I got a friend who's gonna scan the area. My phone is gonna scan the area, kind of pretending, you know."
Where did I? Oh, I know where I put him.
You can sense dark energy through a phone?
Yes. See now, okay. While you weren't looking, I got Mesteriku to install a special darkness sensing device on my phone. Here, you can see it. And he shows it.
You are totally gonna have to roll deception for that, dude.
Again, how are you have a phone?
I assume I'm rolling insight.
Yeah. In the meantime, I'm gonna have our good old friend. I'm gonna have our good old friend Shady Ken roll. Oh shoot, we do have an Arcana thing.
Oh,
All right, well.
Right.
All right, well, I'm just gonna.
The same phone that I have. I'm not seeing the difference.
Wait.
All right.
Wait, what'd you say again? Sorry, I couldn't.
It looks like we have the same phone. I don't see any differences between.
Well, see now that's the thing. Master Ken, you know how he and I are like both very familiar with the darkness. He installed this on my phone before we left Radiant Garden, just in case if we needed it. That's how I ended up scanning the place. He kind of motions to he kind of does the quotes so that Austin. I think Austin would know where I went, right? Like that night when I went to go scan for the battle.
Right. Yes.
Yeah.
So that's how I knew that there was something there. So
Well,
that's how. Yeah. I mean,
well,
Riku.
If Riku did it, I guess that it's a useful resource. So after we finish here, we should go ask Riku to install it on all our phones. Because
That.
I mean,
yeah,
you can't.
Alright,
Yes, you can't. Okay, yeah, we can do that.
I mean, what if
We
your
just
phone
need
got
to
misplaced or something? You know,
wait a
in
second.
all our adventures. If your phone got misplaced or something in all our adventures is kind of strange. Only yours
Yeah.
would be.
All right. We can hit up Riku's place afterwards, and in his head, all you can hear is ah! Ah!
Yeah, Shady Ken looks at you and he's like, dude, your crap ass line is almost giving me a headache.
1 second. He's gonna run around the corner. No, you. Run back around the corner.
Wow, real mature, like a 5-year-old. Anyway, look, I can't. Look, the only thing that I'm finding that's magic are the freaking locks on some of the archive stuff that we got here. I ain't seen any dark shit.
Alright. Well, thank you, anyways. I guess. He keeps his phone up, and then he brings it back, and he says, "Huh. No. There's no readings. So there seems to be no darkness around." That was 500.
We just heard you say thank you anyways to your phone.
Well, I mean, because I was being sarcastic, guys. Why is everybody coming at me? I'm just trying to send stuff for my friend here.
Okay.
okay, I believe you.
Yeah.
He's gonna kind of think to himself, I'm gonna tell him eventually. I'm gonna have to at some point. So he's just gonna continue on about his day, and he's just gonna be like, yeah. So no scan, no work. Sorry.
Do we want to try if there are any actual locks on any books? Do we want to try to unlock those, or were those just meant for books? We want to try unlocking some locks so we can look at more books, or do we want to?
Oh, yeah. Are there like locks, like the places where there are more forbidden books?
Yeah. Alright. Yeah, like I said before, there are, like the guy who brought you into the archive room said before, there is a, well, I guess you could say, a sort of restricted section of books that has information on some of the more like higher end stuff within like the Coven system and whatnot. And Shady Ken did tell you, Ken. Yes, we have a Ken and a Shady Ken.
I call him
Shady. I'm calling him Shady Ken.
I was thinking about that, but like I don't want to call him Neck. That sounds very like anticlimactic. And
Yeah. No.
like, see now
Yeah.
that sounds like a lot like cooler than Neck. Hey, what's up, Neck?
All right. Either way, Shady Ken did say that the only thing he could sense was magic that was some sort of magic that was keeping books closed or books locked or something like that.
I nudge Ken's arm with my elbow and say, "You thinking what I'm thinking?
No.
They don't call them key blades for nothing."
Come
Come on.
face bombs.
Just laugh at
Sure.
one of my
Once
jokes,
again,
just
Ken-
one.
Once again, Shady Ken's like, "Ha, she got you there again."
Leave me alone! I wasn't saying that to you, by the way. I was saying my head,
Mm-hmm.
Blinking
darkness
white
in my
guy.
head.
Okay.
No. The darkness in my head is always calling, and it hurts me sometimes. So I have to just yell at it to leave me alone. It's
Do you?
very odd substance.
Ah.
I'll talk to you guys more about it later. I do have some things to tell you, but I mean, now's not the time. Yeah, the restriction can't speak. The restricted section. Is that around? Is it like behind the bookshelf or anything? Is it like a secret passageway to the?
Um, it's basically it's just basically another side of the archive room that is actually physically locked off from the general section. But you can also see that the books inside the restricted section have their own sort of little arcane like chains and locks around them.
It's like Doctor Strange.
Straight up.
Yeah, if Wong actually had better sense of keeping the books secured
Yeah, instead of listening to Beyonce. Anyway,
instead of listening to Beyonce.
Let's go. Let's go grab
so-
the Necronomicon. That'd be great.
the Necron. Yeah. Go grab the books, and so we're gonna walk over to this. At least I'm gonna walk over to the restricted. Jesus fucking Christ! The restricted section. I can't speak. And you want to do the honors, Isui?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
He stepped
Alright.
up.
Expecto Patron.
Wrong one, goddammit. It's Aloha
Yeah, Isui.
Oh shit.
Yeah, still wrong franchise. Isui, you stick your key in front of the lock to the main gate. It starts to glow a little bit. The lock starts to glow. You hear a clicking sound. The light dies down. The door swings open.
Alright.
Is the room kind of dark, or is it light?
This isn't Harry Potter.
Lumos. Damn it.
Well, no.
Damn
Well, I was saying that mostly because, like, usually they keep the restricted section in, like, a very, like, shady, low-key back area, the library, and it's like I thought it would be more spooky.
Again, not Harry Potter.
Okay.
I wasn't even referring to Harry Potter. I was mostly referring to Dr. Strange.
That's
Anyway.
the main. That's the literal description of the same restricted section in Harry Potter.
Is it?
I haven't seen the movies in a long time, man.
Tom Riddle's
Anyway.
Alright.
Anyway, so I guess it's light. So we're gonna, I guess we're gonna go into the room without any flashlights.
Cast light on the tip of my keyblade just to spite Ken. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh wait, you guys can cast light, can't you? Lucky.
Ha!
Alright, so...
Let's.
And give me 1 second.
You're all good.
You like the weather, Isui?
Yeah. It's pretty nice.
I can't.
All right.
I can't feel it.
All right, so. All right, so you guys are now in the restricted section of the archives. What are you doing now?
Let's look for some books. What what topics do we want to research here, guys?
I guess.
We could try and look up something that has to do with dreams and seeing people in them.
Yeah, that's actually a good one to look up for you, Isui.
That's true.
Yeah.
All right.
You can, and Pen is gonna go about looking for No, not Asta. What's her name? Arya. God damn it! All these
Arya.
names.
Yeah. All right. Both of you guys roll investigation.
Can I assist one of you? I guess I'll assist Isui.
Alrighty.
Is it investigation or perception?
Investigation.
Oh. Yes. Oh my god! Alright, investigation. No better. Hey, wait. Crystalina, you wanna assist me?
If you can somehow control me, great. But otherwise, no, because I have like 3 bars. Like bars
Yeah,
and
no,
a
it's
0.
fine.
Yeah. Assisting just means
it's
that
fine.
it gives the person with it, gives the person
Okay.
action. Yeah, you're
Okay.
good.
Yeah, you don't have to do anything right now.
Let's go! That did jack chicken shit!
All right. For Isui and Asta, as you guys are trying to find information about seeing people in dreams and whatnot, closest thing you could find is stuff from the Divination's Coven and seeing the future. Ken and Kristalina, in terms of finding information about Arya, you have a bit more of a detailed account of exactly how she met the Emperor. So from what it sounds like, she walked into Emperor Bellus's castle just immediately, or not immediately, but like not too long after she came into the Boiling Isles in Bonesborough, and like literally within the next couple of days, she walked straight into the Emperor's castle, straight into his into the Great Hall or the throne room, whatever the hell it's called in this damn show, and the two of them started to talk. You know that the previous head of the Abomination's Coven was very upset about the idea that Arya would have his job. And it seems like the two had an altercation to which Arya won. And she was then declared to be the head of the Abomination Coven.
Oh shit.
So we relayed this message to Isui and Asta.
Okay. Yeah, all we found was this coven about divination, and they're able to see the future, but we weren't able to find anything about seeing people in dreams, so yeah.
Well, I mean...
Did you happen to catch a name for the previous coven leader?
No, I mean... No, okay, well, referring back to the books, have I? That's like saying...
I didn't say... Okay, all things considered, I actually didn't say it off the top because I didn't actually remember it off the top yet. It does. It mentions that the previous Abomination Coven head was a man by the name of Darius.
Somehow that seems familiar. But I know that I have no idea who this person is.
Yeah. So whoever this Darius is was not too happy. But, we can't seem to find any more books about her whereabouts, like, now.
Yeah. Well?
Ooh. Really quickly, I'm gonna look around one more time for, at least, like, a book, of, like, maybe, like, where, like, because we don't exactly know where she is right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So...
Yeah, you guys don't know where she is.
Okay, so is there a way is there, like, a book on her, like, disappearance, or maybe she left somewhere, or is there, like, a book on her maybe, like, where she is now?
Roll another investigation.
I'll assist you.
Let's get this done. Investigation. Whew. Nice save.
Nice. Yeah, unfortunately, there isn't anything like the Marauders map where you can kind of tell where her exact location is just immediately. But you do see that there is information about like kind of actually, yeah, no, you don't really find anything about like a way to like exactly track her, but you do know that she does kind of go around Bonesborough quite a bit, and she does teach some of the Emperor's Coven soldiers how to use these quote-unquote heartless abominations. Unlike Ida, she doesn't do the paperwork. She actually has Darius as her assistant, and he does the paperwork. She just basically does she does the rest of the stuff, like public interviews, heartless abomination seminars, that kind of thing. But there isn't really anything that will tell you exactly where she is as of right now.
The disrespect to take over a company and then have the previous leader be your assistant.
Yeah, that's gotta be pretty bad. Well, I mean, I don't see any other tomes here listing off any, like, possible locations. Could have gone up with Atlantis High. Chuckles to himself. But, yeah, I think I think we've got all we need, correct, guys?
Yeah. I think
so.
now it just sort of comes down to. I mean, I don't know if the Emperor is inconveniencing us at all. Do we want to look for Arya, or do we want to prioritize looking for the Rift, or what's up?
I was thinking we could try to figure out how to get her to tell us where the Rift is, because that seems like the easiest way to go about it.
Yeah, and that way, we will try to tie up your well, not tie up, but, like, you know, we'll get some. If this person, you actually do know this person, you can get that tied up.
Yeah, we don't have to talk to her. We can just, like...
Don't, but, well, I mean, we kind of have to, because, like, I mean, then the Rift, she might know where the Rift is, but, I mean, if we do find traces of the Rift, we could do that first, and then actually, you know how we get, like, a flashback of what happened before everything? Maybe that can tell us what happened to Arya. Maybe she was the one who was taken from here during the time change.
Yeah. That's a better.
Also, just as soon as you guys are kind of like talking, you hear the door open and several people start to walk out. Two of them are Emperor's Coven soldiers. The third person is the short little demon lady, Kiki. And yeah, and they walk in, like, as soon as you guys are starting to walk out, and you guys kind of freeze, and you see she's like,
is there a
sorry, go ahead.
Is there a way, before, like, they even look at us? Okay, how many of the people does this work on? One feature, I'm thinking one feature. Oh, wait, hang on.
I've got Pass Without a Trace for +10 to stealth rolls if we want to try and hide.
And I also have Levitate. Maybe I can levitate a couple people on atop the ceiling. Maybe people won't notice us if we're on the ceiling.
Do we want to try and hide on the
ceiling? We use both.
Oh my god.
That also works. We can hide using our stealth rolls on the ceiling. beautiful marriage.
Okay.
Poor Daniel.
God damn it.
It's the perks of being a DM, man.
You call this a perk? Alright,
That's what you signed
shit.
up for.
Yeah, fair enough. Alright, is that actually what you're going to be doing at Pass Without Trace while just
Plus
sticking it to the
levitate?
ceiling?
Like spider.
Oh god. Okay.
All right, everybody. All right, first I'm gonna gather everybody like closer to me so I can actually like have them in range.
Mhm.
And I'm gonna just go ahead. All right, everybody. And I'm gonna try to get everybody like touch everybody's shoulders or something like that, so we're all touching, and then cast it, so we can all levitate at the same time.
Alright. And I will toss in a little sprinkle on top of your donut, so to speak, and pass without a trace.
Alright. You guys are probably going to hate me for this, but you're on the damn roof. Roll stealth with disadvantage.
Oh god. But we still get plus 10 bonus?
What do you mean? I thought we were
Yeah.
playing.
Yeah, no, you still get... Ken, roll for Crystalina.
Wait,
Oh shit, I actually got to roll for lose.
I'm confused. Hang on. I thought
You're
we were-
fine, you're on the roof.
How are we on? Oh, we're on the roof.
Wait. Is this...
Wait.
This is an exterior library?
Yeah, hang on a second. I thought we were inside a building. Hang on.
It's an archive room.
A room, yes, inside
Okay,
of a
so-
building.
Indoors.
So, the way rooms work...
Yeah, there usually is a ceiling above that room.
There is.
You guys are so
But what
fucking-
made you think the ceiling was 20? What made you think the ceiling was 20 feet or lower?
Well, I mean, like you could, like the ceiling would probably, because of physics, it would stop us from going above the ceiling. We can't phase through the ceiling onto the roof.
I'm not saying you're phasing through the ceiling.
We... okay.
I'm
So we're gonna float upwards until we hit the ceiling.
Yes,
And
that's
then when
it.
that happens...
We stop.
Yeah.
We hit the ceiling because physics, and we just stick there, kind of like Spider-Man, like in that one scene from the Spider-Verse, like when they're trying to avoid his contact eye. Yeah, they were on the ceiling, just sticking there.
Oh yeah.
It's been a while since I've seen that.
Is that possible?
Again, you're on the ceiling of an archive room, and just roll with disadvantage. God damn you!
I don't know. Okay.
I don't get. Okay, we're not gonna question.
Everyone had plus 10
Plus 10?
from past that trace.
Yeah, because it's passed without trace.
Holy shit!
Oh, what?
Oh hell yeah!
Oh,
Okay,
boy.
I'm a
Damn
little bit.
it.
Oh my
I'm a little bit
god,
more.
I'm so sorry.
It's alright. That's a
It's all
13.
good.
All right,
That's still a 13 right here. Let me see. Wait, you said.
yeah, and then roll for Crystalina.
Stealth, right? Yes. Okay, so stealth for disadvantage. That's me. Oh shit.
Oh my god.
Heavy armor.
Heavy armor.
Why do you have heavy?
Oh, the scaled mail.
Oh yeah.
So
Alright,
that's
so that's.
that's 16 for me, and we got
Did you already roll for Crystalina?
no, I didn't. Hang on one sec. I need to configure the. Oh, never mind. Okay, here. Let me roll it again for Christina. That was 1. That was
All right.
12 plus.
Okay,
Plus
so
22.
Iswi's got 23. Luz has got, or no, Iswi's got 20. Luz has got 23. Asta has got 13. Ken has got 16, and Crystalina has 12.
22.
All right, oh, sorry, 22. I'm gonna roll for investigations. Or
Why would they be actively looking for us? They didn't see us fly.
yeah, you unlocked the restricted section. What do you think was gonna happen?
Good point. Good point. Good point. Good point.
Okay, so let me do investigation checks for the 2 soldiers.
Okay.
10,
Oh,
nat
fuck.
20, and then I don't have stats for Kikimora, so just gonna do a 5. Okay, so she's terrible. but I'm gonna say one of the soldiers catches both Asta and Ken.
I pat both of them on the shoulder and say,
But
So as soon one of the soldiers rolled a nat 20, Ken, you can't get away from that.
okay. I probably can. Hang on a second.
let's reenact the Spider-Verse
I
scene
be-
where they
I
all
believe-
go back and forth.
hang on.
Alright, well, either way, one of the soldiers go to two of you. Both Kikimora and the other soldier look up to you and goes, "Wow. Looks like we have someone to take to the Emperor for... take to the Emperor? After all, he would like to have a word with you." And that is where we're going to leave today's episode.
Before we end the episode, can I cast command?
Oh my god.
No, because I got to get to work.
Okay.
And as much as I would
Thank you guys for watching.
Oh,
It's alright. We'll do that next time.
Next time. We can start it off like right where we left off. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. If you guys enjoy this, please stay tuned. Are we going to be doing this again on Thursday since it's Thanksgiving? Or are we just going to...
Since it's earlier in the
I don't
day,
think I'll be able to.
I'll have to see on the
Yeah, we'll see. But yeah, we'll see day of. If you want to catch the beginning